Welcome to EDU World Space.
Let's find the value of c such that the sum over here not only converges but equals 10. So this sum over here on the left-hand side, we can actually rewrite this so that it's geometric. It is geometric, but it might not be obvious the way that it's written. So here I'd pull out this n here, and the reason you can do this is just your laws of exponents. So this is geometric with r equals e to the c. That's the thing that's being raised to the n power. And this thing won't converge for all c, but it will converge for some c, because here absolute value r is e to the c, and you could just write that as this because e to the x is always positive, so you don't have to worry about a negative sign. You'd set that to be less than 1 because that's when geometric series converges. Converges if absolute value of r is less than 1. And here you can solve this for c by just taking the natural log on both sides. So if c is less than 0, then the series will converge, but that's not enough because we want to know also when the sum equals 10. So assuming that c is less than 0, we know that the sum of the geometric series, so this assumes it converges, so c is less than 0, then this will equal the first term of the series that you get by plugging in n equals 0 over 1 minus r. Excuse me. So in this case, the first term, plug in n equals 0, and you get e to the 0, which is 1. 1 minus r, which is e to the c. And we want this to be equal to 10. On one hand, this is the sum of the series because it's geometric. That's where the fraction's coming from on the left side. On the other hand, we want to find c such that this equals 10. So that's why we set the 10 on the right-hand side. So all we're going to do now is go to the next page here and just solve this new equation for c, and that'll be our final answer. 1 over 1 minus e to the c equals 10. This is equivalent. You could just flip both sides here. 1 minus e to the c equals 1 over 10. Simplify this. That's 9 over 10 equals e to the c. And then I would just take log on both sides. And that's our final answer. And also here we can see that this number c is a negative number, and that was a requirement for c. In order to converge, this c had to be less than 0. And so there actually is a c value less than 0, and it's natural log of 9 over 10, and that's our final answer.